Hello, hello, hello. I told them in the last video that the angle is getting more and more and more to where it's under the chin. But I promise, we have new lighting. This is going to be better for the food. And I told him it's not all about the people.
Us.
It's about the food and the conversation. So
that's a revelation to me.
We have some delicious Indian cuisine today.
Something not being about me.
From Sahib, Tony's back, Sahib Indian Restaurant. And we're going to go ahead and get everything out.
Right.
Look at all this food, y'all.
This is really exciting, actually.
So let me get this out, and then we will chat more once we get going. So, oh, this is the app. I forgot they give you these. This is like the flat.
Can you all see me?
I can. This is the flat.
Tortilla bread.
Well, it's very crispy. I call this Indian Doritos. Even though I'm sure it's not technically called that. This, I bet you, is the naan. Okay, the Indian flatbread. Oh yeah.
That's the naan.
This is the naan. Let me just scoot this over.
I can't even see the food. I'm so short.
Mmm. Look at that delicious flatbread. Now that's basically what is used as silverware to scoop up all the delicious sauce. Okay. Oh look, it's in cute little takeout containers. I'm pretty sure this is the rice. And the other rice.
Rice.
Jasmine rice. This is the mint chutney sauce for the Indian Doritos.
Mm.
This is the, I think you like this. I don't like this really.
What's that?
This
that
is
chili pepper one?
The onion salsa type.
Like almost like a chutney.
And then this, y'all, is the tamarind sauce. This is the most delicious coveted thing. So leave that right there. That looks like mine. This is the Kashmiri Dam Aloo. And if anybody knows more about
French.
Yeah, it's French. If anybody knows more about it, but it's potatoes stuffed with nuts, cheese, and spices in like a coconut cream gravy.
You didn't tell me that. I want a bite of that.
No. And then, gosh, y'all, this is so much food. I may have to just get in here.
Oh, your teeth. Your poor dentist.
No, I'm not going to do it. Okay, this I think is yours. Well, please. Golly, I need to...
Did we tell them where this was from?
Yeah, Sahib.
Sahib.
It's a delicious Indian place in town.
Saw a billboard for it saying it was the best the best Indian food in Tennessee.
Do you love this angle?
I feel like I'm on a children's playhouse.
Now
sort
they have
of
to be
show.
able to see this. Oh,
That's what is that?
that's yours.
Is that
This is the
sauce?
kebab.
This is lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yum.
minced lamb with veggies and deliciousness. Make sure they can see that. They can.
Can you see it?
They can, I believe. Now, actually, you know what? We do me a favor. Tear that off because I'm going to use this as my plate for my rice. And we also have sparkling water. We also have a little bit of delicious wine. Now, I am not a wine connoisseur or even a big wine drinker. This is Oliver wine, and we may or may not
This was
get to that.
introduced to us by a dear friend.
So,
Mystery.
this is the jasmine. Let me go ahead. See, basically, y'all, what you do. This is just
How
jasmine
do you
rice.
eat Indian food the right way?
And I'm doing the front-facing camera because I'm always paranoid. Because last time, y'all, well, you know, just
There it is.
go for it.
Can we just use this as our napkin?
Sure, it's
Yeah.
a towel.
I'm gonna do that.
Put this out of camera here. Smush this down. I just washed my hands.
I hope we had silverware.
I do.
Now that we're trapped behind this chair like this.
I do. There's no getting up.
I
So this is jasmine rice, and y'all, I'm just getting in with my hands because I just washed them. Can you vouch for me that I just washed them?
He did just watch them because it was a big decision about what to wear in the video, and he had to make himself.
Oh, I wish this would smell of it.
Now, what
and
should
then
I do?
this, you basically just douse all over the top, and then we also have the naan. Here's your fork.
Thank
Make sure they
you.
can see your rice can. Yes.
I'm gonna eat the rice first, I think.
Are you playing? See, I'll make like.
What
a
am I
big-
supposed to do with it?
Well, what I like to do. Let me make sure. See if y'all can see this.
I'm gonna put a little bit of white rice on there.
Do you see this? It's in a coconut gravy, and the potatoes are in there. And it is so cold at my house, y'all, that my
It is
nose is
freezing.
running.
I'm gonna take my first bite.
Okay.
Am I allowed?
Sure. I'm just gonna go dump this all, y'all. The sauce. This
Nice
also
and
has
spicy.
cheese. Can y'all see? Let's do a thumbnail real quick. So act really happy in front of your food. Okay.
Not since Sonny and Cher have I seen two people phone it in like that.
And this, as you can see, is the actual potatoes. See, they're in big chunks. And I would get it closer to the cam, but I'm kind of afraid. I am swallowing hard at the sheer thought of eating this. Do you want wine?
I think so. Are you gonna have one?
Sure. But don't. Be very careful.
Oh.
Put it where it's not going to get in the way of the food, please.
What's the name of my friend that always comes to my aid?
Kayla says that I'm very mean.
Kayla?
Gosh, I hope I don't spill this. Okay, listen now. This is very serious. We have there's a white rug underneath here. Plus, in addition to that, we have, of course. Actually, you want me just to put the drinks over here and then when you want to sip,
Sure. Well, I'm going to take a sip right now.
Okay.
So here.
And we also, of course, the sparkling grapefruit to the
always
side.
Have to
water.
have that. Here, cheers.
Cheers.
To YouTube.
To YouTube, to my subscribers.
Mm.
I told him tonight that I'm on the quest for 1,000, which is going pretty well. And once I get there, how is it? Oh.
It tastes good, but it's a little dusty.
Oh.
Tyler doesn't drink wine. Tyler doesn't drink wine very often.
I've washed it out. I think it's an artifact from the museum.
Is this from the top shelf?
I'm going to go ahead and take a bite while you're choking on dust.
You take that bite and you can put the ancient goblet of the...
Give it to me.
Here.
I
like
forgot to tell y'all.
I know I was in Indiana Jones's house.
That the
Okay, I'm going to do this, I think.
The sauce is very hot at this. And it also has golden raisins in the sauce, as well as some Indian
Yours
cheese.
looks delicious. Creamy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a little of this green stuff. I
Mm.
hope you all can see.
Okay.
How are your followers going?
We got to come up with it. We have to come up with a good... Now, I mean a good one.
With what?
Something that's really going to get people talking so they'll start commenting. So do you have any...
A good question?
Thoughts? Yeah.
What were the questions we asked? Well...
See, and this is the big thing. You dip the bread in the sauce, right?
That's what you're supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to do that?
Mm. 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 Mm.
Mm.
Oh, that rice, y'all. So help me think of a good question that's really going to get them
I've
talking.
got a great question. How many Weight Watchers points do you think this is?
We're not going there. A lot.
If you eat it...
Oh, I have an idea.
I'm listening. I have a lot of questions, but I got to think about...
What is your this would be a hard one for me to answer. What is your all-time favorite ethnic food? Because I could live on any ethnic food at all. Cambodian, Thai,
I've
Indian,
never had Cambodian. We
Chinese,
drove past a Cambodian place.
Japanese, milk carton, Dolly Parton.
What's
Did you ever
milk?
do that in school?
No. What were you just saying? Dolly Parton?
We're not going to do it because it's very kind of insensitive. But it has to do with Dolly Parton and her
assets.
bosom.
Yeah.
Don't
you know you're never supposed to say
So what is your favorite ethnic food? I will tell you that I don't eat this very often because it's kind of out of the way. But it is probably, like if I could willingly choose like a cuisine, it would be Indian.
This?
Mm-hmm. Nuts, golden raisins.
This one's the one you like the most, that sauce?
Mm-hmm. How's the
This
spice
food
level?
is great.
That's the tamarind sauce.
It has a lot of bite.
Can y'all see that? Mmm. His looks good, and I'm not even a meat eater, but I think it's like minced
It's
lamb.
lamb. It's been
that
lamb
was
that's
formed
basically
into
like
a kebab.
sausaged, yeah. If I had to pick my favorite, okay. Apart from the obvious, which is always going to be, I dare even not call this ethnic. I just call it Italian.
Okay.
But it would obviously be that. I'm a
Is
carbohydrate.
Italian ethnic?
That's what I said. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I am a carbohydrate.
Or just what's your favorite cuisine in general? Like,
My favorite food?
no, I have an idea. Okay, are you ready for this?
I
thought
want to
about
get people talking because that's really, I want followers
I've
too.
thought about it. You are in prison. It's gonna get him talking. First of all, we would be dead
I would,
instantly.
unless I was at Litchfield State, unless I was at Litchfield.
Now listen,
because
let's
I
go
just
ahead and
hang
get
out
before
with
we get on
crazy eyes.
before we get on a tangent here.
Okay.
It's prison. It's your last meal. You get whatever you want, and it's only one meal. What do you
Is this
get?
before I get executed?
It's before you get executed. What would you get and why? Last meal. Think about that. What would your last meal be? A potato. I'll give you a minute to think.
Are you
A
all
rare
thinking out
moment.
there too?
Of silence.
Only when it comes to food.
And of course, keep in mind for this one, obviously calories don't count because.
Oh,
Well,
well, you're dying.
What are you going to put your Weight Watchers in as they're putting on the helmet?
I probably listen. I'm such an addict about that. I probably would. I'd be hanging on the noose and still trying to be like, "Can you guys please pull up the Wi-Fi?"
Is there a password or?
I think I've often said I'm pretty simple. Like for somebody who eats the way I can.
My nose is running from the
Mine
spice
is
and
too.
the cold.
Really, it's freezing
The
in this
temperature.
house. We're like in the land of ice and snow. The first thing that comes to my mind when somebody says like, "What's your favorite food?" is a burger and fries.
Yeah.
Truly. And I don't know, I know that's very just the last thing you're ever going to eat on this earth. Second being probably chicken parm.
I'm dipping the bread to get all this delicious sauce at the bottom, by the way. I'm listening. They're listening.
And I figured out if Italian doesn't count as ethnic food, then I would say, can you guess? Can you guess?
You?
What is something that where did I want to go tonight?
Oh, Greek.
I love Mediterranean food. Love that. Feta cheese, all that sort of stuff. Tabbouleh,
Oh, that's true.
eat that all day, every day.
Did you try these?
Indian Doritos.
Indian Doritos.
What about you, Tyler?
Mmm.
Oh, I'm eating with my fingers.
Ow. I forgot I have a cup from the cat scratch. Would you like your wine or your drink?
I'm gonna go for the wine. Let's be real, folks.
There's no dust in there.
I wiped it clean. I
Okay.
think
So you're going with a hamburger?
cheeseburger. Bacon cheeseburger
How do you like
with
it cooked?
fries.
I'm a waiter.
Medium.
It's like the fries that come with it or an extra side? Now, baked potato's going to be extra.
No, fries. This is good wine. You sure I can't just put it on the floor?
No.
All
The
right.
I'm afraid of, not you,
Oh, yeah, the
specifically
cats.
the cat. Mine's a
Oh,
little
it's just went. Yeah,
heat.
mine's. And maybe a milkshake. I mean, like.
Ooh. Coming from somebody who could care less about dessert. Of
Could
course, I guess if
care-
it's your last meal, you might as well have
Well, I feel like I'd also. Okay, before that, I would want a Caesar salad as an app.
one. Okay.
Here's my question about that, though, and maybe someone out there could tell me. If you're on death row, God knows what you're getting executed for. That's a whole other topic we're not getting into.
And I'm not even sure if that's still going on.
It is, in some places, I believe.
See, this is what's
Now-
good too. You take the bread and you use it as
Like
like.
a spoon up your
Uh-huh.
floor.
Mm.
I believe. Does this mean that it's like the prison chef that makes it for you?
I mean,
Or are
no.
they going to go out and get you something good?
Let's say,
I mean, you're about to die.
for the purpose of this video and for the purpose of this question, it can be like from any restaurant
Oh,
slash
okay.
the most well prepared you can imagine of that variety of food.
I still think if somebody really sat me down and said, I would like a cheeseburger with french fries.
Good crispy French fries.
Maybe onion rings.
Great. Ooh, or both. I mean, it's your last meal, you have whatever.
Right. All right, Tyler.
Mine's hard. It would kind of have to be like a combo of food. Although I guess it's just one
You're
meal.
allowed to combo. Are you, though?
In the purpose of this video, sure.
All right, well, this angle is very unattractive for eating.
Well,
Lay it
I
on.
kind of like it because it puts the food right here in the action spot. I think my last meal ever in a prison scenario where it's like the last thing I'm ever going to eat. Golly, I like so many things. I would probably say, like crispy, delicious pancakes.
Pancakes?
With tons of butter, maple syrup, with
No sugar free.
No.
Thank God.
The cats are going crazy. With like a breakfast spiel, like an omelet, a biscuit, like a big breakfast platter.
Okay, okay.
Maybe
I like
some
that.
biscuits and gravy. And for dessert,
Oh, I didn't even think about dessert. One milkshake.
maybe for a dessert, like, what do I love? I love any and all dessert.
Anything. You?
Maybe like it probably wouldn't be ice cream. Oh, probably like a big piece of like chess pie.
Oh yeah, you love that. I'd just give me a jar of peanut butter and call it a day.
Well, also, what you always have to consider with these questions, and I've thought about this long and hard, surprisingly.
What is that?
Because I remember reading a BuzzFeed article where it was like, see pictures of people's recreated last meals before they were executed.
Oh,
It was like Charles Manson and stuff like that.
Charles Manson's not dead, but yeah, I get the.
Oh. Well.
I'm a Mansonologist.
Um,
Big special on ABC the end of this week. He just never goes away.
but I don't think that.
Evil never dies.
What was I going to say? I don't think that.
You sound like me. What was that?
I don't think that. Oh, that question also gets tricky because people are like, "Are you really even going to be hungry right before you know you're about to die?"
I think they do
Like,
it.
I think I would be such a nervous wreck that I wouldn't be able to
I
eat
think
anything.
they do it the night before.
But still, you know, people are sleeping like a baby that night. I would be up all night long.
I don't know. I really don't know if I want to think about that too
Oh, I
much,
know.
to be honest with you. Folks, this is getting real.
It's getting deep.
This is getting real. This is like the darker seasons of a sitcom.
Oh, also,
You know, this is like season 5 through 7 of
right
Roseanne.
before it gets transitioned to like a
Right
Friday
before,
night.
I was
going
gonna
to
say right before they move the time slot, and then also what? I really want to know what your fans have to say in this topic. I'd like to know
comment.
what would Lady T's last meal be? I really
Mm.
want to know.
Lady T, please
And
answer.
my question for you is,
And Sassy Snacks, can you please answer? I would really like to know your all's last meal. And Kat
Speaking-
and Vicky.
Vicky, yes, I just met you.
He calls everybody my YouTube
The other day,
family.
these are
He's
his
like,
family.
oh,
I
is
said-
this a new friend?
I say, how are your friends? And he says, oh, they're great. I said, how's everyone's life going?
But here's the thing. Let me tell you about the Mukbang community.
But I do want to say I'm a huge fan. Especially, listen, I want to know if Lady T would sing.
Oh, yeah.
Would you sing the Flavor song before you ate it? And Sassy Snacks, well, you're the first person I ever met of Tyler's YouTube community friends.
She's like the first lady
You are.
of ASMR.
You're the Michelle Obama. All right, you were saying?
God, it's hard telling.
Woo!
Patty?
Ooh, Patty!
The cats are... I wish there was also a camera going on of just the cats, like a cat cam.
Like that kangaroo that's still giving birth.
It's a giraffe.
Oh.
Her name is April.
This is how much attention I pay. Could I have my... I'm going to do the grapefruit now, please.
Sure.
Just because it's colder than that wine. I'm not opposed to putting ice over wine. Do you put ice over wine? I get laughed at when I do it, so
See,
I'm curious.
But here's the thing I understand, and you said, like, and I'm not a wine connoisseur by any means. I'm not a wine connoisseur. I'm not a big alcohol person at all.
Truly not. Truly not. It is a
truly not.
rare thing. He only bought this because we went out with our friends last week, and he was like, "Oh, this tastes like fruit juice."
And she made me. Remember, it was like Fear Factor.
He was finally like, it was like 9:30, and we'd all had enough, and he hadn't had any.
But see, I don't like the taste of wine typically. If it tastes really stout and strong,
I'm gonna do this.
that's just water, so I'm fine. As long as it doesn't
Excuse
spill on
me.
the
Hold
floor.
on. I have. Didn't want to do that.
See
on
those
camera.
manners?
I actually think I'm being very mannerful during this one. I think I'm being very. I'm not yelling too much.
doing well.
People out there, although
Tell him because he's living with someone now, like a roommate situation. So he's had
a
to
fabulous roommate
learn.
situation.
He's had to learn how to tone down the voice, if you
I've
will.
learned-
This is the voice I want
I've had
to
to-
use.
I've had to learn how to use my.
Anybody know that quote? Did you? You said you watched my taco video the other night. Did you get so far as to hear the quote?
No.
I randomly said, "A nail, I'm dripping," and Jennifer Hill commented and instantly knew exactly what that was from.
How many of you know what that's from? I know what that's from without even thinking. We should watch that tonight. I would love to just
Steel?
put that on.
I have it on VHS as well.
You want to talk about?
I'm getting so full.
Are you? I'm gonna probably finish. This is the most substantial meal I've had all day.
Same.
We've been together all day. Tyler and I graze during the day and then eat too much at night. That's
This
a
is
problem.
the meal I want to eat. What were we asking? Besides steel?
You were about to say,
I love all these lights.
oh, you're talking about my indoor voice.
Let me know also if you think the lighting is better on these videos nowadays, now that I have these lamps. And also bought an LED light from Aldi. Hello, hashtag Aldi. I gotta do another Aldi video. Those always knock it out of the ballpark. I think people are very intrigued by the concept of Aldi.
Who wouldn't be? It's such a bargain.
I remember watching them before we even had our Aldi. I would look up Aldi videos on YouTube.
My mother loves Aldi, right, Robin? Right, Ma? I think my mom stopped watching these a long time ago.
I think both of our parents, they gave it the old college trap for like the first one, and then they're like, you're on your own, you're weird. Excuse me.
No, I am so happy to be back, though. You know what I'd
That
like?
makes one of us.
I would like to know what...
Ignoring me.
I'm not humoring that.
Gosh, I can't wait to put my sweatshirt back on.
Oh, I'm ready to cozy up and go to bed
My
already.
mammal shirt.
I would like suggestions for what to eat.
Oh, that's a true idea.
Because we could not come up with... He is very... He's like, you have to... You know, he knows the rules. I don't.
Well,
I'm just like, I'll eat what I want and maybe they'll enjoy it.
not so much rules, just... I want to eat a variety of things and show them different, you know what I mean?
So,
Different
put some
cuisine.
suggestions there.
Yeah.
I think we've asked them about...
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
Oh.
When I get to 1,000 subscribers, if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on. An engraved invitation with calligraphy, because I'll send you one.
He has great handwriting when he really wants to do it.
Lefty. Lefty Lucy.
I don't know how you could be a lefty in this world.
Which that works better for, you know, this particular, because if not, I'd be like this. So it always is helpful.
Badgering away at me as always.
It would always be helpful to go to dinner with a lefty, because they can sit on the same side of you and they won't bump elbows.
But it's
But-
so rare to find one.
When and if I get, not if, when.
Nicole Kidman's a lefty.
Oh.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The cloud.
When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a celebratory video with some kind of a big, huge dessert.
Ugh. Are you going to eat the whole thing?
I'll try. I will sure try. I'll give it the old heave-ho. So help me subscribe and get there.
Yes.
I'm on the train. I'm in the 700s, I think.
You have
or
700
close,
that many?
Or close. I can't remember. So you can help me right now by just subscribing. And a lot of you probably watch but don't think you need to subscribe. Do. Okay.
He's doing really well. Excuse me. He really is. My lips are sliding off of my face. Like, we're talking full on, again with the Indiana Jones territory.
Why?
Face melting off. Like, we just
Heat?
opened the Ark of the Covenant. Because the heat is killing me.
From the food?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Certainly not this house. He keeps it at 48.
I do not. I just don't turn on the heat in the winter.
Folks, tomorrow, don't forget. Well, by the time this is up.
What? What are they going to do?
You said I'm allowed 10 seconds of a song?
What? No, don't even.
There's a certain song by a certain artist. Very famous woman. Don't forget what tomorrow is.
Do I know?
Almost sang it.
They're wrapping Christmas presents.
I really think, don't forget to turn back your clocks, folks. And
Oh,
if you can't figure out who...
Cher.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Okay, I'm going to give you just blank, blank, blank. Go ahead and do it in the share voice.
I can do that?
I mean, I'll kind of count. in my
If
head.
I could turn back time. That's it.
That's it.
There you go, folks. Professional celebrity
But
impersonator.
you know why I hate that? It makes Precious Weekend even shorter because it takes away an hour.
Do you know that somebody told me that we as a society, that it's not even a scientific thing?
No. And also,
I didn't know that.
some places don't even follow it. Even in the United States. Some places don't follow it. Don't follow daylight savings time.
But I don't understand how it's not a scientific thing.
I don't either.
I thought
mean-
it was required.
But that would be another question. Does anybody know the scientific reason behind why we set our clocks ahead and behind twice a year?
Yeah, I don't
I don't mind it in the...
I hate this one. I hate turning it forward. Turning it back, it gets darker at night. It's fine,
and you get an extra hour of sleep.
Yeah, but tomorrow's gonna,
And then tomorrow it'll start getting dark really early, which I don't mind.
Does it? I thought that, no, that's what happens when you spring it.
No, it's going to start getting darker way earlier. No.
No, it's the summertime. It'll
Daylight,
get darker by like 8.
daylight longer.
Yes. I think I need to call it. But I can't say I didn't give the good college try with this food.
How was it, though?
So good. You want a bite?
No.
Want to break your fast? Your 10-year?
What's in your vegetarianism? Down the drain?
It almost, what happened here was, I feel like,
You still...
did you think they saw enough of the food?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like what they did was they almost like sausaged this lamb.
Sausage spices, like
Yeah.
sage.
Mm-hmm. I'm eating it with my fingers because I feel like you should.
They're mukbangers. They don't care. It's hard telling what the cats are actually doing in there. Do you hear them, folks? It literally sounds like they're wrapping presents, hopefully for me. What would they get me? Love.
They would give you affection. Tyler is just desperate for those cats to love him. That's all.
Ripley does love me. The white one loves me, and Gray's coming around. Gray's still new to the,
he
to
wants,
the game.
For example, I get a text at 7:30 in the morning. He is so happy
Her new tradition.
that the new routine for the cat,
routine.
because much like Tyler, she is extremely routine.
And yeah, so her new
He's
ritual
laying across his
is
chest.
to come and cuddle up with me in the mornings. Now, I don't know if that's because of the heated blanket, so I don't know if she's using me for the residual heat because it's so cold in here.
Oh, you can't see it.
Well, they can't see the chair. My hospital quarters. I have my recliner covered with the chair.
Ooh. I would have sung that Lady T song, but
That's not copyright.
I'm not.
Do you want to do it for her?
No.
Do you know it?
No, I'm much too embarrassed. But if you could say one next time video, for your next video, like Tony,
I
of
love
Tyler
that
and
song.
Tony,
I love that song.
this is for you.
Get on the flavor train.
I especially like when you have your mother on too.
Get on the flavor.
Two wonderful
Flavor.
women.
I do sing that song all the time, Lady T. So I mean, you've started like a, you know,
A national
you've started
phenomenon.
something, a national phenom. She did the spicy noodle challenge.
I wanted to do that very badly. But I think that's the night we got East Coast wings instead.
I want Kat from Taste This to do this spicy noodle challenge. You know who that is? I'll
Do
just
I
have to
know
show
which
you.
one?
Probably. He sees so many of them.
They all.
Love Kat. And
Do
my
I
little
know
Vicky
Kat?
and my little Lady T and Sassy. There's too many to name. I love them
Get
all.
on the flavor train.
And Anna Marie Mukbang. Love her. And she has the sweetest little angel little
Which
baby.
one's that
This
one?
has turned into like a mukbang shout out video. Which I'm fine with.
No, it's just.
But I mean, literally, like I've talked about this in videos before, but like where I've cut cable, like the YouTube community has really become like my TV outlet. You know what I mean?
They're
like
your
flipping
must-see
through the
TV.
channels, yeah.
So
It's true.
instead of Helen Hunt, you have
Vicky.
Vicky. And Vicky, you are the Jennifer Aniston of the YouTube community.
What do you mean?
Not since Friends.
No, it's like one of those memes where it takes 4 random people and it's like so and so is the Samantha, so is the Miranda.
Those
like
make
the
me
Sex and the
laugh
City character.
like no one's business. I saw one the other day.
I think that Lady T would be the Char. No, Lady T would be the Carrie.
I don't know.
Vicky would be the Miranda. Kat would be.
Which one
Me's
is-
dying over this?
I know, really. Kat would be the Charlotte.
Kat would be the Charlotte. Who's my fourth one that I watch all the time?
Sassy is Carrie Bradshaw.
Sassy is Carrie.
There's
so
no
Lady
question
T,
there.
Who's Lady T?
I thought Lady T might be the Samantha.
Oh, hey.
Just because she's so fun and sassy.
Okay, I can see that. I would love to see all of them in a movie.
Tyler would be the first one in that 10 a.m. matinee, let me tell you that much.
Can you imagine?
Ladies, I don't know you half as well as Tyler does, so But know that you got a fan out there in me, too.
I mean. Okay,
What was I going to say?
We're post 30 minutes. We should probably wrap this
All
up.
right.
No, we can keep going a little bit.
Did we get any good topics, though, today? I feel like this was very...
Talked about prison and what we would eat for our last meal.
We talked about belching.
Burping in my face.
Endless burping. Oh, yeah, the last meal, which I'm desperate to know.
What are they doing?
Hey! What do you think the cats are doing?
Sorry,
We'll call this the fan fiction section.
I used to write Sailor Moon fan fiction. Anybody know?
Did you really?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
What was
my live journal?
What was your? Oh, I had a live journal too.
And
My
I had a
name.
dead
What was
journal.
your name?
On live journal, I think Little Twin Star, like 04. Little Twin Star was one of the Sanrio characters, like the Hello Kitty universe. And I said that I was one of the Little Twin Stars. My best friend Nancy was. It was like Little Twin Star 01 and 02, and she was
Nancy
when I
of
was
Nancy Today.
No. Oh.
So Nancy, you two were Twin Star 1 and 2, and you wrote.
Wait. Which one is Nancy? Is Nancy?
Nancy Today. I don't know. Which one do you think you'd want to be, Nancy? I don't think Nancy likes that show.
Things.
I think Nancy Today would. I feel like you would be.
Miranda.
No, Charlotte.
Samantha?
No, she's the Charlotte.
Charlotte.
She's so sweet.
She is.
She's very sweet. Tell me more about. I feel like we're filming live with Kelly. I feel like we're filming live with Kelly.
Like we've broken character.
And we're like in the funny, like we're in like the, okay, this is just a dry run. Which one? Better clean the glass. You know, I'll tell you, I gotta wipe the sweat off my forehead. My stomach is gurgling.
I'm just gonna put that to the side.
Tell me more about what your other, like, dead journal name was.
Oh, I don't remember my dead journal name. I had a Zanga as well. Remember
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. I had a live journal.
that?
My name was just_like_honey.
Like the song.
Yes, however, this is what people used to
You
think.
didn't base it on the
It
song?
is not Just Like Honey by Mimi.
Oh,
It is
okay.
Just Like Honey, which was the end theme to one of my favorite movies of all time. And anybody out there who's seen it, back me up here. Or maybe you don't like it. I feel like it might have faded away, but it was called Lost in Translation.
Oh, okay, with Bill Murray?
Bill Murray and ScarJo. And
ScarJo.
it's the last song in the movie, and it's them. Oh, if any of you have ever seen it, you know what that feels like when he goes up and I don't want to give it away, but he whispers something in her ear and you never find out what it is.
Oh, that would kill me.
And the song is playing, and I have my theories. Folks, please tell me, I would love to discuss this. If any of you out there have seen this movie, what do you think Bill Murray says to her at the end of that movie? I have my theories, but I don't want to give any of it away.
I need to... Okay, we're wrapping up.
All right.
Because it's getting so long, and they're not going to cut it. So you have lots of questions. Please subscribe, hit that little bell to be notified whenever I do an update. You'll be notified instantly. Ring my bell. And on that note, we're going to wrap it up. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember, answer your questions. You can also click below here. See a video here, you'll see a video here. Click on either or both of those, please. That would be helpful.
How do you think we did? Pretty good. That was a good one. Bye.
What is she in?
And we're off.
I gotta get up my legs.
Listen, it's on half the world.
Get up.
Okay, it was the angle and it's the food. It's like curry, okay? And I tried to almost half say that on the video. Can I bite you, please?
No. I can't wait to put this in the blooper reel.
Me saying that?
Ow, press that button. I want you to stop recording.
Better? Wait.
Scoot
Hold
over.
on, I've got to move my... Oh,
That's fine.
okay.
Is that good?
Yeah. My foot's going to fall asleep, though, soon. I'm going to have to...
Well, you can move at some point. It's all about the food.
Okay, this is a lot, though, for this angle. It looks like we're doing...
It's supposed to!
It's like we're doing children's sing-along plays. Exactly. Like, I'm like, hey, guys, guess what? Today we're going on the big comfy couch.
Okay, enough. We got to get to it. It's going to be...
I actually think that's funny if that's recording.
It is recording.
Is this part of the video now?
Well, yeah, but
You're
I'll
going to have
cut
to edit
it.
out some of that talk.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.